morning, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest tonight is an Academy and Grammy Award-winning artist you know from his 7 years as the band leader of this show. In August, he released his latest album, World Music Radio. He is nominated for 6 Grammy Awards. Please welcome back to The Late Show, our dear friend, Mr. Jon Batiste. Oh, it is really lovely to have you back at the Ed Sullivan Theater.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is wow.
Yeah. Now, you and I talk, and we see each other. Actually, you were there the day after my appendix came out.
Man,
But
I was so, woo.
you were at a house for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
But to be back in this theater, how's that feel? After 7 years over there.
Woo, it's been a journey.
Yeah.
It has been a journey. Thank God for Stephen Colbert.
Wow. Thank God for Jon Batiste. Sincerely.
Thank God for Stephen Colbert.
Oh, we've known each other since 2014.
Yes.
But this is the first time I've had you back on the show since you left over a year ago.
Yes.
Tell the people out there about what's been going on with you over the past year and change.
Yeah, so much has happened. There's a lot of the highlights people have seen, but behind closed doors, you know, life has been a journey as well. My wife and I have gone through some tough times, and we're on the other side of it
Here's
now.
your beautiful wife, Zuleika, right there. The
That's
two of you
right.
Together.
Yes.
Well, the highs and the lows
Yes.
are captured in a beautiful documentary called
Yes.
American Symphony, which is on Netflix right now.
That's right.
And how does it feel after being you and Zuleika's life together? It started off as about your journey to create the American Symphony.
That's right.
Your orchestral composition, and then it became your life with Zuleika and her journey as well.
Yes.
What's it like to share that with the world, that personal level, both creatively and emotionally?
Man, I didn't know that the whole world was gonna watch this.
What'd you think?
Well,
It was a home movie?
That's what I thought. Literally. When we started filming it, there was no Netflix. It was just my friend Matt, who's the director, and our family. And I had this idea in my head. Let's make a boring process film about a guy from New Orleans who's reinventing a symphony. Big audience for that. So I decided I just wanted to do that. I'm very passionate about this.
Well, it's not just a guy. People already like you. I mean, people already know you. There's already affection for you. You're the window, you're the door through which they're seeing this happen. You know?
I'm the same guy from Kenner, Louisiana. Nothing's changed. I just love making music. I like to create, and that's what I wanted to document.
Well, I love the music that you make. I mean, I was there at Carnegie Hall for the premiere of American Symphony, which was an incredible night.
Yes.
Now, tell people a little bit about the process of this symphony coming into being, because it was supposed to happen long before that.
Yeah.
And what happened?
It was set to go on Carnegie Hall's schedule, and then the world shut down. COVID delayed a year. Then the second time we had to do it, it was about to happen. I got COVID. Then after that, we got to the point where we were gonna premiere it. And this amazing thing, this thing that took so many years to build, so much, it's just like I'm reinventing this idea of a symphony. You got musicians who play archaic instruments playing with modular synthesizer players. You got jazz musicians, classical musicians, marching band musicians, musicians from all different parts of the world playing their traditional instruments embedded in the orchestra.
All your influences and American influences synthesized into a single moment.
Yes, and I had to hand select everybody in the orchestra to get this thing. You got almost 200 people on the stage.
Include our friend Joe Saylor over there.
Joe Saylor. And Nega Santos. And India Owens.
And India, too.
Yes. And that's the best band on television.
That is. Still.
Yes. So it gets to the point we're doing the symphony, and, you know, if you watch the film, you'll see the first movement happens and the power goes out.
Okay, let me stop you there. Did y'all know what was going on? Because I was in the audience and we didn't know anything was wrong at first.
Nobody knew.
Rolled with it and started improvising.
Well, it was also like the power going out in the worst way possible because it was just on stage and the lights stayed on. So everybody in the audience is like, oh, what's gonna happen next in the show? Meanwhile,
Wow, it's gotten very quiet suddenly.
yes, all the
What an
mics-
interesting interlude we're having here.
Right, what's going on? So,
Well,
Joe-
John sure is running around a lot.
Yeah. What's he saying to the drums? The percussion section is now playing. I can't hear them as well. The mics aren't on. So actually, that's actually what happened. Joe, do you remember the feeling?
My heart sank. But then I knew that you were going to do what you do best, and you saved it.
You started to improvise.
I just went right to it.
Went right to the piano.
Yeah, yes. It was very special because every time we play, now I have to do this section of spontaneous composition that happened. So whenever we
you
play,
folded it into the composition, that moment of discovery.
it's in the piece now. It was meant to happen.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Well, discovery is greater than invention.
There you go.
Well, we can't go without talking about this. You have a new album, World Music Radio, up for 6 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year and Song of the Year.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna play a song for us in just a moment.
That's right.
Called Butterfly from
That's
your new
right.
album. How did Butterfly come about?
Well, you know, Butterfly was something that I didn't intend to release initially. It started out as a set of lullabies I wrote for Suleika when she was going through treatment for leukemia. She was in the hospital. She would have all these people coming in and out of the room. You hear beeps and things. All the incredible superhero staff at Sloan Kettering. But the cadences disturbed the rest. The greatest people on earth, saving lives every day. So to do my part, I wanted to be her caregiver, but also to create a frequency of rest in the room. So I started to compose these lullabies, and I would leave them on loop as she would paint. She would paint from her hospital bed, and these lullabies would fill the air. And this theme from one of those lullabies that I composed in the room turned into Butterfly, the song that I'm gonna play today. So it became a song that was about her, but also something that it can be a friend to many.
Well, John, I'm so glad you're here. It's so great to see you, have you in the chair. We tried to do this 4 times. People out there don't know. You were supposed to come last spring and the strike happened.
Yes.
You were supposed to come early in the fall and I got COVID. You were supposed to come a couple days before Thanksgiving and my appendix burst. 4 times the charm.
4 times.
So glad you're here. We'll be right back with a performance by Jon Batiste, everybody.